That's how we ride on. What's good, chat?
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Let's get it started in the. Let's get it started in here. Oh, that's how we ride. Holy shit, I had so many. That's how we ride.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16.
'50s interest.
A lot of buying.
Yeah, lots. Let's see if we get something that holds us down up here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade
66.
NQH for CME at BMDB by 20. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 14.
Nothing yet. There's really no sellers. 72 maybe.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep ripping.
That looks pretty strong. My time in sales is literally all green right now.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
There's just all buyers over here. Biggest size is 122.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Swept both those highs.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at
81,
BMDB sell
selling starting to come in.
25. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 21.
I don't think
Trade
it's enough.
NQH for CME at BMDB sell 19.
And there's nothing we can really bounce
Trade
it off of.
NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
81 above this high. Need sellers to hold it up though. If we're gonna keep going up. 60s. $90.
On what? Buying?
Yeah. Pull this down.
Order filled.
Quick trap. How to get trapped 101. Dang. 105, 108, 109, 116, 20, 15. Keep it going, keep the buyers in.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11. Trade NQH for CME at
Stop
BMDB
filled.
by 20.
Really, bro? Oh my gosh. Fucking bitch. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on. Damn. I think I got in too early.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 15. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 13. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 34. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 13. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 20. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 14. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
They can hold it back down right here. It's not very good.
Yeah.
Still 3 minutes left on this candle, though. Need the buyers to step up.
What sellers now?
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 21. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 37. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 21. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 22. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 13. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 14.
Taking that off there, baby.
Order filled.
Me too.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Dang, dude, it got a tick away from my take profit.
We were just a little early on that first short.
Trade
I know.
NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 15.
Sellers are starting to step up here. Now this is like the battle. Like, there's a lot of sellers here, a lot of buyers right here, so it's kind of just whatever one wins now, I guess. I don't really know, honestly.
Wow, we took profit at a nice spot too.
Gosh,
Right
that
up
was
those legs, bro.
legit, dude. Oh, that was so legit. I think we're gonna keep dumping it down, honestly.
I'm gonna chill out on fading this 100 point to a 300 point push up. Bro.
Yeah. It would have been a good long off these highs. That's what I originally wanted to do. 111 stepping up. 12. Liquidity down here. Maybe we hold it down here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 17. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 18.
Sheesh, 5 viewers. What's good, chat? Quick 1,300, and then conversely, minus 1,400. Got a little too early at the beginning there. We good, though.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 15. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 61.
Jeez. He's not getting rewarded. I don't really know where we go if we push this higher.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 22.
Take a shot.
106. Let's see if they hold it here. 47s. This will probably be my entry if we bounce it right here.
Let's get some strength.
107. We still got these buyers up over here holding us down. Prop firm, it's Apex. This is an Apex 300K account. 109 sellers.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 20.
Oh, that was they're clearing out for news, maybe?
I don't know. I don't like that move.
745. Well, look at it. It all just cleared out right here. 745 news.
Probably gonna push lower now. Wick straight up, dude.
We bounce it off the bottom here. 115, stepping up. I don't know, I'm gonna mess with it with news. Whoops. Sheesh.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 12.
Where's that? $7:45 news, chat. Be careful.
What is that?
Trading checklist. I was looking for the link.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 17.
Chicago PMI, brother. Just watch these lows down here, see if we lose these lows. Could have a possible demand zone down here. Starting to lose the lows. Bunch of sellers right here. Holy cow. See that?
Yeah.
I wonder if we wick right here because of this.
Yeah,
122 down here.
I think so too. And then we go up and get the pivot.
122. Could be a good long here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11.
Pretty good stop around there, probably. I don't know. I think we're just chopping. News in 3 seconds. It's just back and forth. Those 122 buyers are still down there.
Get bought up to the pivot.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 18.
122 is currently the
Here we go. Let's see some buyers coming.
bounce point 17s.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade
70s,
NQH for
151 up
CME
at
at
70s.
BMDB by 20.
151 orders up at 70s right now. Watch the highs. Or if we resist right here, get short as possible down to the 17s would be your take profit. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Could be a really nice demand zone right here. 17s, get short till 17s, then get long up at then get long at 17s.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 31. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 10.
So we don't get that 70 level yet. We got 114 here, 44s. Shorts could be good here.
I don't know if we go to that demand zone, dude.
Well, it's weird because we got all this up here. I think we will for sure. We got all this up here, but because price is below it, is that holding us down now, or?
I think so, yeah.
But I thought it was only buyers hold us down because these sell orders aren't getting paid.
No, buyers usually squeeze us, but
You know, here
Trade
we go.
NQH for CME at
gosh.
BMDB, sell 13.
I think it's just like a dogfight right now. It's a dogfight. Turn the lights out. I'm burning everything. Blah, 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 blah. It's a bonfire. And we got a pivot point down here deep here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 20. Trade NQH for
Bouncing
CME
it
at
down here.
BMDB by
Buyers
10.
need to step up if they want to hold this. I think sellers are going to get paid here. Yeah.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at
Jeez.
BMDB by 10.
Now we got to watch this 126. $126 here. Let's see. 140, 148.
Damn, a ton of buyers right now.
Yeah. This could be a little drop.
I'm long, bro. Chill.
Well, there's 143 here. I'm just trying to tell you what's going on. $146. No follow through for the buyers.
No follow through, dude. God damn. You
Still 32s down here. We gotta watch this 32 level, see if it bounces it right now. It's just chopping. It's just whatever one loses it first. I like the shorts down to this demand zone. $144 currently. Yeah, I think we break these lows and we go to this demand zone. Dang, so bounce again here. 35s.
How do you go to the accounts? What do you have to put on?
You gotta click the settings here.
And then
Distance drawdown. That's the one, and then you can put on drawdown auto, trailing max, all that. I don't know. $144 order still there. Gotta hold it.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16.
Slap
Trade
it down.
NQH for CME at BMDB by 18.
Let's see. Buyers stepping up. I want to see if it sweeps this high here. 166 now.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 28.
Sweep this high real quick. Go, 55s, nice.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 27. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 15. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
I like the short here.
yeah, I'm gonna take that long off for 1100, baby.
Bar.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11.
I think we're gonna go up to this pivot to the 82s.
70s up here. See if we resist it.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 10.
130. Stepping up here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 13.
28.
Order filled.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11.
$148. 143, 160. Dang, dude, come on. 150. Stressing. Come on. It's gonna flush right through.
Order filled.
Dude.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 10.
Short, I think. If we put in a lower high, it could be pretty.
70s got taken off.
Trade
Ah,
NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
$233 orders, I bet 72s.
Yeah.
But see, like, look, when it stacks like this right here, like, what is...
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by
Order
10.
Filled.
I gotta try it again. Oh my gosh. I gotta try it again.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 10.
Hold this down, buyer, step in, nice. Green to red, green to red, green to red. Green to red, come on.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 14. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11.
All the buyers right now are not good though.
Good for me,
What?
because it holds us down. When the buyers don't get the follow through, that's what holds us down.
Yeah, I know.
We just need
But-
some, like,
I'm short right now too.
108 down here.
Putting in a lower high. It's a Carmine entry right now.
108 down here. We need to flush through here.
Did you take your
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
40 seconds on this candle. Come on.
if we close red here?
Come on. I like all the buyers that aren't getting paid right now. It's good. $62, big block at 62s. Why is the book so thin right now?
It's about to be 8 o'clock.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's 8 o'clock news in there. Fuck.
I don't think there's news. I think it's just like the 8 o'clock top of the hour.
Should we take it off?
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 12.
62s.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 118.
What?
That was that, yeah. That was that order that was right there.
118, bro.
Hang on.
They could be
Sell
dumping.
it off of this.
That might have been a
hang on.
short stop out.
Come on, guys.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 19. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 13. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12.
Jeez, 144.
Keep selling into this thing. They traded 144?
Right here at 63s. God damn it, you motherfucker. Come on. Come on, let's flush it right down here. Nice. Look at this. Flush it right back down, all these buyers.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 20. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
It's not the reaction I wanted to see. If
We're good. Chill out, chill out.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
114 stepping up here. Gotta watch it, but we just got 120, 120.
I got out of it, dude. Looked like it wanted to get sellers at the bottom to squeeze it back up.
Alright, dude, come on. $140.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Back to my entry again, dude. Come on. Let's freaking dump this thing.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB
Bro,
by 10.
come on. Oh my gosh. I feel like we've been at this price for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Come on! It's gonna rip through. There's no holding back.
Do you think it's a liquidity sweep?
Fucking Christ, dude. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, bro. It looks so good. What the fuck is going on, dude? It looks so good. My gosh! Stop making me get in this!
QH for CME at BMDB by 17.
Bro.
QH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME.
There's just no sellers at all.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Shit ton of buyers, dude. If they don't get the follow through, this thing's dumping. I gotta try it one more fucking time, dude.
I think I might try and put a limit order for maybe a liquidity sweep.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 18. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 12.
Come on, dude. We all know what you want to do here.
Look at the delta, dude.
This?
Yeah, that looks like.
But this is what we saw yesterday, is when it was at the top. There were 197 buyers, and that's what held it down.
And we didn't break the highs.
Not yet. Probably going to.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 13.
It's just chopping,
This is the trade where everyone's looking for the high
Trade
bridge.
NQH for CME at BMDB by 17. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 15.
109, 103. We just need a little bit more, dude. There we go.
Order filled.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 20. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 16.
I think this is
Trade
like
NQH
literally just
for
what creates a
CME
choppy
at
market.
BMDB by 12.
Is
Trade
when there's
NQH
equal.
for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH
Now
for
there's a ton of
CME at
sellers.
Bro,
BMDB sell
come
14.
on. Ain't no
Trade
way.
NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Ain't
Damn.
no way. Doesn't make a new low though.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
What chart is that?
Here?
Yeah.
What in the world?
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 25. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 23. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 21. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 30.
Where's my volume
Trade
profile?
NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11.
Wow, dude, I just
Trade
went short because I
NQH for
looked at
CME
Delta
at BMDB
and
sell
saw that
10.
massive seller over there.
216.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
And
Trade
just,
NQH
oh my
for
gosh.
CME at
I took
BMDB
it
by
off.
11. Trade
Oh my
NQH for
gosh.
CME at BMDB by 10.
Dude. Like seconds before that happened, bro. Wow. Now look at all the selling pressure up there. Fuck. Good night.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 13.
God damn.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 21. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 24.
Bro, we were shorting the
Trade
Literally
NQH
what we
for
wanted
CME at BMDB
the
by
whole
21.
fucking
Trade NQH
time,
for
dude.
CME at BMDB
The
by
entire time. 216 up here, dude. What the fuck? I look, you like the longs now.
Yeah. I marked out a level from the 960s to the 930s.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 21. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. 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 Trade NQH for CME at BMDB
Good
sell
Lord,
25.
my brother.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 20. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by
Oh my
20.
gosh.
Trade
dude.
NQH for CME at BMDB by 53.
This is the
Trade
14K
NQH for
trade, dude.
CME at BMDB sell 13.
Yeah,
Trade
this is literally
NQH
like
for
60,
CME at
60
BMDB
points
sell
for
10.
entry at least.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11.
Wow.
I'm sending a picture of the guy out to guy out.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 13.
Big buyer, 7 up. 135.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 20. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 20. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 18. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 21. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 15.
Ain't no way we buy it all the way back up right now. Look at this. Look at that bounce.
Order filled.
This is retarded as fuck for 15, but I want to try it.
Wow, a lot of buying.
Order
Trade
I don't know
filled.
why the
NQH
fuck I'm
for
in there.
CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 18. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12.
That was the short right there.
Yeah, back up into the.
Pivot point. And all these lows. Maybe we push up a little more, but then let's see some buyers. $9,500. A lot of sellers right here.
Oh my gosh. Dude, the resorts in California, 17 inches tomorrow, 37 inches on March 1st, 40
Jeez.
inches on the 2nd.
Holy fuck. Come on, sweep these highs really quick.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 14.
Just real quick.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 22. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 18.
There
Trade
just
NQH
ain't
for
no
CME at
fucking
BMDB
way.
sell 21. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 32.
It's physically impossible for us to bounce it all the way up, right? It's gotta be physically impossible.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 17. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 55.
Alright, this is big. That's big there.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 14. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 14. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 14.
Order filled.
Com's already 170. It's a strong ass close for that candle.
Yeah, it is. Dude, all up in my chair.
Shattered in the chair. I think I hold this straight for a VWAP very possibly.
Yeah, you're just gonna watch this fair value gap.
We're in a massive fair value gap right now in the 15-minute.
I know. I was saying this 5-minute one.
If we put in a lower high here, or a higher low, that would be
$170 sellers right here. 140 buyers down below. It's weird. It's like flipped on here. Like if there's more sellers than buyers, we go up. And if there's more buyers than sellers, we go down. It really makes zero fucking sense, but
cover that shit.
so like 171 right here.
Give
A
it
lot of sellers on the tape. They're not getting rewarded right now. So once we see that flip to buying,
Trade NQH
Look at all
for
the buying
CME
on
at
the
BMDB
fucking-
by 10.
on the right, dude.
this,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's insane.
I know. Well, I think we'll get this push into this fair value gap.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB
And
by
then-
10.
Should start to see more buyers step in, maybe not. Need my fucking volume profile.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 17.
The fuck is going on with my volume profile, dude? None of my indicators are on. Like, what happened to my VWAP? Bro, what? Holy, look at this big order up here. 95s.
How many contracts?
95. See if we reject this and start to get buyers. That would be the ultimate wombo combo. This all thinned out. That 170 is gone now. Oh, never mind. Still down there, 18,000s. Trade just fucking does whatever they want. Nah, we're not really feeling the volume profile or VWAP today. Sorry, guys. Fuck you.
Jeez, dude, all the way back up.
35 would be a wick test. Let's see if we reject this. $216 up here from earlier.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Did you see what Anthony Kim was wearing to the Pro-Am?
No.
Just shorts and a t-shirt.
Sellers stepping in. Just need something to happen over here.
This would be a good place to reject.
Yeah. I'd love to see the fucking volume profile, dude. This is fucking bullshit. God, Trade might be the worst organization in the fucking universe. This would be really legit if we rejected right here. 35.
There's a lot of buying.
That is a lot of buying. See, are you watching this? Or are you watching like here? Or both?
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
Trade
Like in a perfect world, we get 180 orders long. They don't get rewarded, then you get short, right?
Yeah.
And then you see the selling step up. Or you just wait to see.
I don't know how much lower we're gonna go though, dude. We bounced that thing so hard, so fast.
Yeah, we did.
Pause.
That double bottom was crazy. Zero viewers. What the fuck is going on? 5 viewers for like rebirth your stream for FF7.
Dude, let's watch that live event tomorrow.
What?
Let's watch that live event on the Apple TV tomorrow.
Oh, can we?
Yeah,
Down.
because Anthony Kim's playing in that.
Yeah, I want to see that. Rejected again up here. 105.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11.
90 up here.
I might wait till it comes into this bottom demand zone at like when it pushed up this morning and just full port my account.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy. We could get a short here.
I was also thinking about that.
Minute 30. But like, I don't even know what to target. 75s.
I have a pivot at 72s.
Ooh. Ooh. Dude, he had one thing on his DOM. It was the volume profile delta VPD. And like, I think if we had that, that would be the key to success, but it's not a thing on here.
Did you already look it up?
Yeah, it's not. It's only on the DOM, which is super unfortunate. 209 at 12s right here. Holy, did you see that? They just took it off.
Buyers?
They're just 209 orders. It was just right below right here, and they took it off in the last second. Or maybe it was like 100 stacked.
Is that the market putting in liquidity?
Yeah.
Or,
This is all. These are all orders.
or do you think that's like people trading?
No, these are all orders. These are all transactions. And this is just like a different look at the transactions. Pretty nice wick there. Never mind. Fuck your wick. Ooh, this would be that little diamond thing if we hold it, like right here. Resistance here too. Sit.
Chad,
Sit.
put it in the setup at diamond.
Sit. Sit. Okay.
Maybe we wick test at 34 for the liquidity.
I like this diamond setup though. God damn. This is like perfect.
Order filled.
How to get trapped 101. Right here, or right now, 76.50. Break at the lowest test, yes, this previous high. Right over there, ski. Who's calling me?
What's good, bro?
What's good, bro? Short 10 right now.
You're short 10?
Yes, sir.
You know we're in the middle of a 5-minute...
Blah, 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 blah. Shut your bitch ass up.
How, did you make bread off of that badass John move or not?
Yeah, we kept trying to catch it, and I got stopped out like 3 times, and finally when I got in it, I cut it. Like, look.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
I cut it right at the bottom right there.
And where we are hitting the
Damn, so your volume bullshit strat didn't work, huh?
It worked perfectly. I just had a bad entry, that's all.
Okay, bet.
And it's about to work again, actually, I believe, if my analysis is correct.
Wait. Let me see your screen again.
let's identify. Obviously,
Dude, that's not real, bro.
What?
Order 2.
Trade NQH for CME at
Look.
BMDB by 10.
We got a shit ton of resistance up here.
Manipulation.
Right? I see buyers stepping out. The buyers aren't getting paid yet. Sellers are coming in down here.
Supposed to be distribution.
I have my targets down here. 75s is what I'm targeting. We're in a fair value gap. I mean, I'm really
Should I
hoping.
get short 5 right now or no?
I mean, possibly, depending on how this candle looks in a little bit.
Damn. So, how much are you down on the day?
I'm up 1,200 or now.
Oh, true.
I'm coming for that 14K, dude. I swear to God.
Dude, well, did we make the deal last night? If for the $100 if you make the 14K today?
No.
Okay, man.
Kyle, watch it, bro. Watch it right now. Watch the time of sales. It's gonna dunk.
Is it coming? Is the short coming right now? Uh-oh.
Dylan's shitting his pants in my chair, dude. I can't focus.
I'll call you later.
Alright, later.
Peace.
God, Dylan, please take it easy.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 30.
Should I go to class?
Fuck no. Hold it for a minute, dude. Hold this setup for a minute. Un muñeto. $127 buyers, 132, 135, 130.
Dude, what's that massive resistance up there?
This?
The 35s?
Yeah, that's that big order. That's like why I'm short. It's because we rejected it 1, 2, 3 times. Now we just need selling to come in here, buying to come in here, which we're getting 135 right now. Holding us up 10 seconds. Please don't go right now.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
Okay. Could have gotten a little better close, but what?
That was on the wrong time frame. $145 buyers right here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
Nothing stopping us till the 10s.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 20.
Shit, we want to see buyers. Look at this range, dude. Holy cow. Look at, we're like slowly ticking higher, and pretty soon.
Chat, you heard yours first.
Conversely,
I want to enter so bad, but I don't know if I'd be early.
oh god, fuck off, you little slut. Fuck off. We're gonna make a new high, god damn it.
I don't know, we're bouncing off that resistance again.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12.
Sellers are getting rewarded. $136 now, $141. Keep dumping it down to the 10s. $122, $141. Stack it right here.
If we break under 10s, I think we're gonna maybe break below those previous lows.
Yeah. Nice. And we wick it right back up. Are you fucking joking right now? Are you fucking trolling right now? Are you trolling me? Are you trolling me right now? Yeah, this does not look good.
Yeah, I might cut it.
Another fucking rejection. 138. Fuck.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
Stop field.
Stop filled.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 69. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 14.
Buyer step over here. Buyer step over here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
Order filled.
This is bad. Are you done?
I gotta go to class.
Dude, oh my god, you're such a fucking nerd.
But no, I'm not done. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Order filled.
Yes, I took profit early again, dude.
Are you gonna go to class today?
Fuck no.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 18. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 18. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12.
give me my fucking volume profile.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB buy 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 17.
Order filled. Order filled.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 14.
Order filled.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 17.
Gavin, we're down
NQH for
2,300.
CME
We're
at
in
BMDB sell 15.
absolute shambles right now. Really nothing too serious. Oh my gosh, dude. Just... Gavin, what's your P&L on the day? How are you doing? I'm just getting wicked out of everything, dude.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 14. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Like, I know this is gonna bounce all the way back up. Just got wicked out and wicked out and wicked out. What is this? Yeah.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 15. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Bro, look
Trade
at this,
NQH
dude.
for CME at BMDB, sell 15.
Literally was just long. And it just waked me up. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh my gosh, there's no way it just happened. It's the second time.
Trade NQH for CME
Got
at
wicked out right
BMDB,
here.
sell 62.
Wasn't in it all the way for the short. Got wicked out down here. I mean, I'm just getting absolutely... I'm getting toyed with. I'm getting toyed with right now, dude. It's gonna go get 65s. And I won't be anywhere near being in the trade. So, it's just tough. Yeah, you good? Did you trade the night session last night? I'm just getting raped today. This is really tough.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 12.
I mean, dude, we haven't had a trending day in like fucking 4 months. It's unbelievable. It's just been range, chop. So bad.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB, sell 15.
Like, look at this, dude. They chop it all the way back. And just to get rejected again. See if we bounce it here again. There's a chance we could. Let's see.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 25. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 15. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB buy 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB buy 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 24.
There's
Trade
no
NQH
way.
for CME at BMDB
If we bounce
by
this all the way
40.
back up, I'm done trading. I quit. Gosh, bro. Why's my crap so zoomed in? Please give me my volume profile. I don't understand why I have to change this every freaking time, brother.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 18. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Ooh. Get this freaking box out of here. Chad, I hope you guys are doing a little better than me. Papa is struggling.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 13.
Like we're just holding it. If you look at the book map, we're just holding it right here. Some buyers up in here. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Ugh.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
220. Maybe today is the trending day. Maybe we just dump down the entire day.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 23. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 11. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 25. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 14. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 13.
Minute 25 left on this candle. Thinking about a long here. We see all these orders got filled here. 201. Flushed down a little bit after. We had some orders get filled. Ever since then, though, sellers aren't getting what they wanted.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
So I'm kind of just seeing that as a big sweep, kind of. I don't know. We want to see some sellers step in on the time and sales, and we want to see price kind of flattened, really, like not, I don't know.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 12.
Let's see what the start of this candle is going to do.
Order filled.
I'm going to take the longs. I'm going to target these highs right up here. Sheesh. Now we really just need to watch this. We just want to watch the buying come back in, and we want to make sure we can hold this. We just swept the lows pretty heavy, rejected it, bounced directly off of these highs here. So we want to see some momentum back in our direction here. We need to see the buyers step up and hold here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10.
Really good buying. I gotta take it off there just to protect myself and my account. Still down 1,000 on the day.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 15.
Very good chance we keep ripping. This could be a very good trade. I just have got to protect myself here. 229 sellers here. If sellers aren't getting paid, they're gonna hold this thing for the longs. 232. We'd have a straight back move up here. 232. I'm gonna enter it with 1.
Order filled.
And just fucking put my stop down here and take profit up here. I'm only in 1. I just want to see these 236. Where is it? Sorry guys, 238 now. Sellers here, they're not getting rewarded. They're gonna hold it up. At the same time though, buyers aren't getting rewarded, but we have 238 sellers, and we're pushing through highs right now. So we got to keep that in mind. About 30 something points here on this trade. Really just would just be a morale trade. About 2 minutes left on this candle close, so we'll watch it closely. Holding above VWAP still. Still holding this 238, have yet to break below. Showing some resistance though. The second we break below, I'm out of this trade. I don't want to mess around with it anymore. But all these 237 sellers stepped up here. We can watch it wick a little, pull back a little bit, but we don't really want to see too much aggression. You can
Trade
see
NQH for CME at BMDB sell 19.
volume was
Trade
88
NQH
here.
for CME at BMDB sell 18.
Watch and see if we're going to bounce it off that or if we're just going to dump it right back down. We'll see. Alright, so sellers are getting paid now. You grab that order. We want to see some strength come in here. 156 sellers right here. Key level to watch right here. Bounce it right back off of that. Very, very nice. Sellers are no longer getting paid. We're pushing up higher. Taking out new levels. Let's see, let's start to get some topside interest up here. Let's get some topside interest up here. 237 needs to hold. 237 is not going to hold. Maybe 156 holds. Watching that low we just made. Want to watch that closely. Still some fresh sellers on the tape. Keep an eye on this. They're expecting a clean flush down. But we grab this volume here. And now we're, let's see if we can get a new high here.
CME at BMDB by 16.
We matched that high. We're at 256 now. 256, 232. This should be golden. We should be good here. Let's see if we can get this high push. We've already established the gap fill. Gap has pretty much already been filled. We're past that. Here's my entry. My chart's disgusting right now to look at. I got so many different trades. I already got $311 worth of commissions. So do not look after me. But still pushing higher here. Still holding this 256. We want to watch this closely. Pretty soon here, we want to make sure that buyers are going to step up over here. We really need to see buyers step up over here. Establish this direction. If we don't, then I don't think we'll have any momentum, but let's start collecting here. 8 10s, break 10s. We'll watch how we break 10s, and once we break 10s, we want to see buyers stepping up over here. So far we got a good amount of sellers down here, so we need to watch this closely. Only in one contract right now. This 10 level is becoming more and more important. Bounce it off of 256s, 232s. I really don't see how we don't do this right now, to be honest. Sellers are coming through. $257, $278 right here. Big key level we need to get is these 10s. We break through 10s, that gives us strength to keep going. But we gotta break through 10s first. Grab these orders, grab some buyers. Let's watch the buying come in over here. Need to watch this buying come in. We're looking at this 278, 257 level. This is like our support right now. So if we lose this support, then there's a good chance we dump it back down below VWAP. With which at that point I might just flip short, honestly, but 257 testing again. Let's see. Starting to lose it. 290, 266. 290 and 266. Watch it. $287, $263. Sweeping the lows.
QH for CME at BMDB by 10.
This could be a stop run. Keep an eye out for that. Or we're just dumping down, losing every bit of momentum. 287, 259. We gotta watch this. We're right at the point, at the value area low on the day, actually. We want to see if we can get a push back up into here. Push back up into point of control will be our target. Still holding this level. I really don't want to see it sweep much more. Gonna give it a couple more seconds here, and then we'll see. Yeah, we gotta see some buyers step up over here. Really no buyers. Sellers aren't getting rewarded though. Let's watch this. It's good. That could be a stop run right there. Tens are still on the table. Still got to get tens. We get through tens, we go.
Trade NQH
Fours,
for CME at BMDB by
5,
19.
6. Let's keep
Trade
pushing it up
NQH
here.
for
Nice.
CME
Good
at
volume.
BMDB
Good
by
buyers
30.
coming in over here. Very, very nice. Tens, there's not as many lows there, but still, it's still a key level. Just because that means we break through all these highs here. Let's watch it. Let's do it strong. Get some buyers through here. Very nice. Strong push through the tens. Not much resistance. Starting to see some buyers coming in here. 173, 177. Keep an eye on that. 180. I'm cutting it here. 115. I don't want to mess around with this anymore. Almost lost the account I opened because of this experiment, but I haven't slept yet. What experiment are you talking about, Nurkurlov? So we still got strong buyers here. We just gotta keep an eye. So we had all these sellers stacking up right here, and they just weren't getting the follow through, the breakthrough that they wanted. So that leads me to believe that because they're not getting the follow through, that's where the buyers step in, and then we start to see these 92, some of these bigger orders right here come in, but we need to see them come in strong, like kind of how we had down here. Little hesitation here. That's why I got out. I didn't really want to mess with it anymore, but I think the idea is correct. 5-minute chart looks absolutely horrendous right now. But yeah, this 275 level here, this was pretty important to our success. Key levels 37's up here. Watch 37's. I don't think we'll resist 37's. I think if we get up there, we'll break through. Pulling back off that 10 sweep. Might have just needed to grab some volume. 170 buyers here. Sellers are pretty heavy. I think this right here would be your, or maybe this would be your ICT entry. Like your stop way down there, and I don't even know what you target. But we're kind of just sitting around this pivot point. This pivot point right here, so just got to be careful. Nothing too interesting right now. I'll show you guys the book map so I can show you what I'm seeing. $171, seller starting to step in. Still a lot of buyers here. Be careful of this. A lot of buyers here. Hold it back up right here. This would be nice.
This man is gonna learn that if you
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16.
Let's see here. Let's see if this is our little sweep to the pop. Grab volume here, 71. I kind of like that. I think I would want to see it sweep a little lower.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
300. Just got to see buyers step in, dude, and then we pull this thing back up. Sweep these lows real quick. So we grab that big order and there's no follow through, so that's clearly telling us something. Alright, whether it's there's more topside interest or something. That along with this 296 right here. Let's see if we can sweep the lows. I think once we get past there, then we're able to target like 36, 37 up
Trade
here.
NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12.
So we sweep a little lower there. There's 157 orders there. Grabbing more orders for volume. Sweeping it a little lower. Watch
Trade
these
NQH for
90s.
CME at BMDB sell 10.
So I kind of just am watching this 90 level.
Order filled.
I'm in it. I want to be in it. Take profit. I got just up at the highs right now. Point of control has switched. I like this rejection. I like how we grab these orders here, along with the fact that we've had these 292 levels here. Now all we just need to see is some buyers start to come in, and once we see buyers come in, that should give us the strength we need. We gotta watch 90s carefully and make sure we start to reject 90s, and then from there we should be hopefully off to the races. Let's see. $294. Need some more buying to come in. Need the buying badly. Otherwise, it's about to be doomsday out here. Doomsday. There we go. There's some buying. Okay. Right at this 274 level, this 274 block, I guess you could say. Watch this. We got 180s down here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 11.
Big order being filled there. Keep pushing this higher. Get some momentum. Get some buyers coming in on the time and sales. And let's just see this thing go here. Or not.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10.
Gosh,
Trade
man.
NQH for CME
There's
at
that 90.
BMDB sell 10.
We got one chance. I mean,
Stop filled.
gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Go look at crude oil, dude. This is...
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB by 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 20. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 16. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 12. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 50. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 15. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 10. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB sell 28. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB buy 28. Trade NQH for CME at BMDB buy 12.
Another wick, dude. Come on. Let's be serious here.
Trade NQH for CME at BMDB buy 12.
Holy shit, the dollar just went straight up. Need the dollar to lose something here. Golly. Alright, Chad, I'm getting off. Something's just not. I don't know. I mean, I think it was just the fact that we pushed up freaking 867s to. I don't even know what that is. What is it, 200 points? This 200 point push before the market even opened is just, I mean, it's hard to think like where we go from here. So
Trade NQH for CME
I'm just gonna
at
step away for a
BMDB
little
sell
bit. I
10.
might come back in the